So if you can, take me back, if you can, then what felt stuck or frustrating at that time? Where were you thinking or feeling day to day?
Before we started working together, I was pretty overwhelmed. I was working, but it was like, what am I working towards? What are my goals? What is the vision? And it was just like, I just felt like I was on the hamster wheel of working to just stay afloat. And within just even a few weeks, honestly, I was noticing a big shift in my day to day. I had a little bit more free time. Things felt more organized. The goals for my team seemed more clear. And I think a lot of that was from a lot of the exercises that we had put together and performed from the masterclass, and then the weekly calls definitely were very helpful.
So it sounds like before we started, you were really busy but not really making the progress towards a defined goal. And as we worked together, gaining that clarity around what was important and where you were going, then applies that energy and that effort towards momentum. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, a lot of momentum, definitely. And a lot more just enjoyable days, to be honest. It just didn't feel like such a daunting grind. It was just a very set, okay, this is what I'm getting done today. And I didn't feel like I was behind. It's like that anxiety.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild because what really happens is when we have that anxiety of us being behind, then even when we've done the things that we can do that day, and then we go to do other things, spending time with family, spending time with friends, the times when we can't do the work things, we feel this anxiety that it's just like we're not supposed to be spending time with our kid here.
Yeah.
Right? And it takes away from that experience. And the truth is that you're not behind at all. You don't have to be behind at all. It's just your fear telling you that. So as you were able to be more present in those times with your family, with yourself, with your friends, with outside of work, what did that feel like to be able to enjoy that and be more present?
I've noticed a huge shift in my children, how much happier they are, because I feel like I'm able to put my phone down more and just be present with them. That's been amazing. They're at that point in their life where they really know when you're working and when you're paying attention to them. You know, they're 10 and 7. And so just being able to be more present with them, because we did intentionally write that into our journey for me. It was like, I want to be intentional with my kids. I want to be more awake with them. I want to be happy with them, not just making this much money. You know, it was just like, no, I want to be doing this well, but also having time with them. And I think that made such a difference, because had we not done the coaching, it's like you could work towards that number, but that part wouldn't have been a piece of it.
Also, when we have that anxiety or fear that spending time away from the business, I work with a lot of solopreneurs, small business owners, and salespeople that are basically their own business owners. And we feel like if we're away from that we're going to have to sacrifice financial growth. And that's also providing for our families. So we get scared. But did shifting the way that you were able to be present with your kids, did it come at a detriment to your business, or was your business still able to grow?
Yeah, that's what's been amazing, is I honestly feel like it didn't sacrifice the business at all. But I was able to step away a lot more and be more present and enjoy the kids more, and even take a few days off. I can't tell you the last time I took some days off, and now I might actually turn my phone off. I'll still have 160 text messages when I get back to it, but I don't have the same anxiety of like, oh my God, like I missed out on money, because I feel like it's just going to still be there no matter what. Like I'm not stressed out. Like I've got to get this done right now. Like, of course I want to get that done for them, but I don't want to come from a place of lack. I'm coming from a place of abundance, and they're going to still have an amazing service when I get to them.
Yeah, absolutely. You're still compelled to go and provide value to people and give them abundance, but not in a scarcity kind of way, like, oh, I'm missing it. Because you're not. You just become the person that's not missing it.
Yeah. And I mean, I've been an entrepreneur now almost 6 years. So it was a shift for me from like a hospital setting. And so you come from a place of, okay, if it's not me, it's not getting done because you're just used to doing everything.
Hmm.
Um, and, eating what you kill.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And so it definitely can be a little scary at first, but I love the place we're in now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me more about it. How do you feel now compared to before?
Yeah, I feel like it really allowed me to learn how to delegate my life better and just have more balance in every area. It's not just like work is everything. It's like work, family, love, how I want to present myself to people, how I want to walk in a room. I've done some public speaking and I just feel like I have a better confidence. Yeah, it really is just coming from a place of lack versus coming in the door like, oh, I've already done this. Like whoever's going to come to me is going to come to me no matter what. And if I only get one person from an event, it just was supposed to be that way. It wasn't supposed to be like, oh man, I should have gotten 10. It's like, no, that's okay too. All right, I learned something from it. So that piece I'm really happy about. Financial growth wasn't like I think it was a huge goal in the beginning, but then as I started to write out what I thought through the exercises you provided for us and the master classes, I realized, okay, maybe it's not financial growth. Maybe it's more freedom of my time. And so it shifted. And so now I'm still at the place I wanted to be financially, but now I've got energy and I go to my kids' thing on a Thursday at noon and I'm not upset about it. Like it's fine. I can take the day off.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you told me this level of success feels natural. It felt more calm than you thought, sustaining that and even growing that, because you had parts of your business that grew too. And it was really interesting for me to watch because there were some things that grew and you didn't necessarily know the how, which is something that I'm always teaching, is that the how is not our responsibility. Can you talk about that a little bit, especially about the pharmacy and the formulation aspect of it?
So we were able to get in just naturally found some contracts that came to us that allowed us to get better products and just better business partners involved in the business now that I just never would have thought would have come. And those pieces all came very naturally versus because I think when you first start this, you're always like, how am I going to get there? And you have this fear and then it just shows up in your lap. You're like, oh, that's how I'm going to get there.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's because you become the person that the success is attracted to.
Yeah.
And it knows how to find it, and the right people know how to find. What would you say to someone who was where you were before starting this work?
I'd say it's a no-brainer to hire and work with someone that just sees this day in and day out. It's like something you don't need to go through alone. And I feel like having a coach keeps you, number one, of course, accountable. But number two, they're seeing the issues that you're actually up against and can help you massage and work through those things. And number three, what's really nice is it's allowing you to have a little bit of a reflection of your own business. Like, am I willing to spend money to make money? Am I going to get that back? I know when I work with business owners who purchase our product, I can always tell they're really good business owners because they will just happily invest in themselves,
Yeah.
And I think their business shows that. And so it's a little bit of a test for yourself. Am I willing to write a check to someone else? Okay, someone else going to be willing to write a check for me.
Right.
Like, yes,
Yeah.
it's that exchange. So I just think I know we had one meeting and I knew you through a friend who had a lot of success. And so for me, it was like a no-brainer to do it right away. I didn't need another call. I didn't need another.
It was really interesting and fun. You were like, let's do it. And I was like, okay, I like that. That's cool. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I would suggest that for anybody, if you're already looking at it, like you already know what the decision should be, If it just falls in your lap, then maybe, yes, you got to feel it a little bit, pray on it, sit on it, whatever. But if it's something you've been thinking about, then, I know you, Andy, I appreciate your work, the type of person you are, the family you've created, the love you give to your clients, and how much you work on yourself. I would 100% over just recommend you to anyone.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of this journey. So I'm really excited for what you have in the near future, and I'm always here for you. So if you ever need anything, let me know, but I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.